Hi everybody, this is Ryan and I'm going to teach you how to play Payphone by Maroon 5. If you saw the cover of me playing it, I'm going to teach it to you just how I played it. So first thing I want to do is show you the 4 chords that we're going to be working throughout the song. And the first one is going to be an E major chord, E, G sharp, B, and E. Second is going to be a B major, B, D sharp, F sharp, B. Third is G sharp minor, G sharp, B, D sharp, G sharp. And fourth is F sharp major, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, F sharp. Alright, so we've got E, B, G sharp minor, F sharp major. Alright, so those are the chords that we're going to be working throughout, and as we begin the song, it actually starts off as a chorus. And so let's go ahead and take a look at that now. We're going to focus first on just the right hand, and the first 5 notes are going to require us using all 5 fingers. And yes, fun fact of the day, the thumb is not a finger, but that's okay. We're still going to use it anyway, starting off on D sharp. So we're going to start with D sharp, E, F sharp, B, C sharp, just playing up the keyboard like that. Bring our pinky down to B, B, A sharp, F sharp, E, ring finger down to E, E, D sharp, B, E, D sharp, C sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, C sharp. Kind of like that. Of course, we got the notes on the screen, so that'll make it easier for you. So we'll play it through one more time without me saying the notes. This is how the right hand goes. Alright, now it's time to bring in the left hand. And for those of you that want it to be a little easy, I'm going to show you the left hand the easy way first. And so what you can do is simply play this simple arpeggio E, B, F sharp. And we'll start that when the right hand plays the C sharp. And here, we'll just play B and F sharp on the left hand. So G sharp, D sharp, and G sharp. And then F sharp, C sharp, and F sharp. So it's pretty simple. So that's the easy way to play it. Alright, so that is the simple way. For those of you that saw my cover and you want to play it like that, so that is the way that I played it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and show that to you. Obviously, it's a little bit more difficult, and if you want to play it the easy way, that's fine. But yeah, this way sounds pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is play the left hand first just by itself, so you can kind of hear that by itself, hear the timing. And it's kind of weird for me, but I have to trick my brain and like pretend that I'm playing the right hand. Otherwise, I don't know what to do with the left hand. So for the left hand, this is how I do it. So that's how the left hand goes, and I know that was a little tricky, and by the way, and I'll slow it down in a moment, but I want to show you what I did right here. So quickly I just played G sharp, D sharp, G sharp, and I bring my index finger over, A sharp, B in the thumb, G sharp middle finger, thumb back to C sharp. Kind of like that. So let's go ahead and put both hands together. This is for the chorus at the beginning of the song, and this is how I do it. So that is the chorus for the beginning of the song. And then we're going to get into the verse, which is the really cool part. This is how it's going to sound. Into the chorus. So that's the verse at full speed. You'll see what the right hand's going to do here. With our thumb, we're going to basically, starting off, we're going to be tapping B each time. And basically, these 4 notes are going to be the melody notes that we're going to be going through, just so you know. So I'm going to play this at a slow pace. So this is the first part of the verse, just the right hand, focus on it, and this is how it goes. Okay, so right here, that's as we finish that first part of the verse. That's what the right hand does. Now continuing with the next part of the verse. And that finishes it. So that's what the right hand does for the verse. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and bring in the left hand. And again, the reason why I showed you the 4 chords at the beginning was because, especially for parts like right here, we're basically going to improvise between them. So as we begin the verse, this is basically what my left hand does. That's the first part of the verse. That's what the left hand does. And then after that, we kind of get into that. But the first part, first half of the verse, it's basically just a lot of hitting the chords rather than like playing arpeggios. So I'm going to bring in the right hand, again playing at a slow pace, and your left hand doesn't have to be exactly the way that I do it. Again, that's why I showed you the chords. There's a lot of room for improvising. But the way that I do it for the first part of the verse goes like this. So here for the left hand, that's basically what I did. Now for here, this is the second half of the verse. This is the really cool part. Alright, so for this part, I'll try and show you the left hand the way that I do it. This is kind of crazy here, but basically what I do is, and you'll notice that when I first tap the chord, my foot is off the sustain pedal. Then I'll come back to it. So, what I do with my left hand, I'll start with the E's, So I'll start with these two E's on the octave scale, and then I'll play E, B, E, and then I'll bring my pinky up, E, B, E, B, E. That's basically all I do. Just like that. Just like that. Now for here, so basically what I do here is I'll go between B, F sharp, B, and then also C sharp. I really changed this one up a lot, so there's not a specific way that I can show you this one. But anything you want to do there is going to sound good. Let's bring it back here for a moment. Here, this is something that I showed you earlier. Kind of like that. Let me go ahead and bring it back. Let's try it again. Now here, something like that. Then we do it again. That finishes. That was that second half of the verse. Then that brings us back into the chorus. And what I do with the left hand is basically kind of the same thing I was doing earlier. Now, of course, keep in mind this time we're starting everything lower on the keyboard. But this is why I showed you the chords earlier, because it's really important, especially here and then throughout the song. We're kind of going to be improvising with the left-hand chords. So one thing I think that might help you out is to practice the right hand for each part. So practice the right hand for the chorus, the right hand for the verse, and then in just a little bit we'll get to the bridge. But since the left hand is going through the same chord pattern, you can practice the right hand, which is the singing melody, and just simply play the chords with the left hand as you do it. Once you get better and you kind of know where you're going in the song, then you can try some stuff with the left hand. After this part of the chorus, this is where we came into the verse, but here in the chorus it actually continues. It's going to go like this. It's pretty simple. Left hand's the same kind of chord pattern, so basically just focus on the right hand. That finishes that chorus. Now we get back into the verse. Remember, the verse is this part. But so the second time that we play the verse, the way that I do it is I go ahead and bring up the singing melody of the verse here. I'll bring up the bass a little bit higher just to kind of switch it up, and I'll change the way that I play the left hand. But again, we're going through the same chords. So come back into the chorus. second part. Then we get back into the chorus. So this is just like the last time we played the chorus. Alright, now it's time for a new part, the bridge. Again, the left hand's going to be doing the same kind of thing. And with the right hand, what we're going to do is play. So we play these B's on octave apart. Then we'll play B and F sharp. That continues as the left hand continues through its chord pattern. But here, we do it again. Now for here, basically the right hand can improvise whatever you want, but honestly here I switch it up a little bit, but I'll go ahead and play it at a slow pace because I kind of change it every time I play it, but I'll go ahead and play it here and you can kind of see what I do here with the right hand. An octave scale. Then we start back over with the chorus. This is the final chorus, which is going to close the song. Here's how we finish. So again. And that is it. That's how you play Payphone. And so again, I don't want you to be too like stressed out or like how do you play it like that, because a lot of the work really with this song is the left hand, and kind of once you go through the chords, you can just play like anything you want. So really, that's why I said it's important to practice the right hand. So I would play the right hand through the entire song and just play the left hand bass really simply. And then after that, then you can work on doing some crazy stuff with the left hand. So I know it's kind of frustrating sometimes, but yeah. That would be my advice. Work on the right hand first, and then some of the left hand arpeggios. And maybe you guys, like, I don't know if you want a lesson, not a song lesson, but a lesson on like arpeggios and scales and like improvise and stuff like that. Let me know in the comment box below, and of course leave your request below. I read every single comment. Let me know what lesson you want to see next, and thank you for watching.